Hello, testing, testing. Can you guys hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Testing. Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing, testing. Wait, let me just fix this. Yeah, there you go. Hello, hello. Good evening. Welcome, welcome. This is a bit new. Setup is new. I hope you guys don't mind. Even the chat is pretty new. Hello, good evening. Hello, hello. Chan, Kenny, hi, good evening. Thank you for joining. Wait a moment. Let me just check if everything is working as intended. Wait, let me just check my live stream. If it's working as it should. This is a bit of a new a new thing for me because I rarely do unboxings of anything. But let me just check. Wait. Checking the live video right now. Blah blah blah. Unboxings of anything. Let me just check. Wait. Okay. It's working. Awesome. Hi, good evening. Hello, hello, hello. To everyone joining, my name is Martin and I'm from Powerplay. And thank you for joining me here at today's Powerplay Podcast. Today's going to be a very special day. It's going to be solely focused on the unboxing, or actually, di na nga unboxing, it won't be unboxing. It's going to be a demonstration of the Voltes 5 Legacy Soul of Chogokin GX118 figure. So, if you guys have any questions about the figure, I'll be here to answer them all. There's the box. By the way, to those who don't know, here's the box. Charan! Wait. Charan, wait. Can I like view it without the light? Oh crap. I think this will work. Yeah, let's leave it up. Ta-da! Yeah, that's the box. This is the box. Kind of big. Really huge. Really big. It's the GX118 Voltes 5 Legacy figure from Bandai Tamashii Nations. And we're live right now. I was supposed to go live on YouTube as well. However, unfortunately, I'm having some issues and technical difficulties making it work on YouTube. So unfortunately for us, we'll have to stick with Facebook and Twitch for now. To those who are joining me on Twitch, good evening. Wait, let me just fix it. So, first things first. If you guys have any questions about the figure, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer it. But here they are. On this corner, this is the Soul of Chogokin DX. Wait, let me just check what is the name again of this one. This is the... Yep, the Volt in Box, the DX Soul of Chogokin Voltes 5. This one is based from the anime. So, if you guys are wondering, because I know some people are actually wondering how it compares with the SOC Soul of Chogokin figure, the DX one. So I brought it here. I also brought this one, this guy. This is the wait, I'll just get it up close. This is the Robot Damashii Voltes 5 Legacy figure, which was released I think last year, if I'm not mistaken. This one, there you go. That's the figure right there. You can see, quite nice. All the details are quite nice. Pretty good. It's a relatively small figure. Around, wait, let me just get a ruler or our measuring tape so we could get an accurate measurement. If I'm not mistaken, this guy is around roughly 7 inches tall. If you guys can see that, here you go. This guy is roughly 7 inches tall. Just put this here. Roughly 7 inches tall siya. Yeah. Wait. Check. Click. Let's just stand this guy as upright as possible. He is roughly more or less around 7 inches tall. This is the Robot Damashii Voltes 5 Legacy figure. I'll put it on the back. Ah! Wait. Forgot to make sure he's standing upright. There you go. Perfect. There you go. That's the figure. Actually, I'm looking at the display right now. I think we should clear the table a bit. Wait. Let me clear the table a bit. It's a little dark. Yeah, this one ain't helping. My desk ain't helping. Wait. Sorry. Just fix this a bit. Thought it's gonna look good on stream. Apparently not. Anyway, good evening. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday evening right now. You guys are joining me on YouTube Twitch or Facebook. Let me know which channel you're at. There you go. Let's fix this right here. Perfect. Much more lighter. Far more lighter. There you go. Much more lighter. Yep. There you go. Wait, I think this is better. Yeah. I think that's better. Okay. Chum-cha-ram. Okay. Alright. We got the figures here. This is the... Okay, alright. Let me just fix this a bit. Both hands are... There you go. Perfect. Perfect. And I'll try to do some side-by-side demonstrations, by the way, so that everything is nice and good. But let's put some of the figures here. There you go. I only got 3 figures from Voltes 5 from Bandai that I could show you guys because those are the only ones I have. I don't have the other figures, so if you guys have any other questions about or comparisons about the other figure, unfortunately, I only have these 4. So again, let me just fix this, guys. Wait. Landa, frigate, bomber, panzer, cruiser. All right. So for today's comparison, this will be this set is the DX. Wait, I'm just zoom it in. Yeah, there you go. Wait. Just pull this down. Just a tad. Just a smidge. Perfect. There you go. That's perfect. Alright. Okay. Okie dokie. So this is the Soul of Chogokin DX. Alright. This one is the brand new released. Right. Let me just pull these out of the way. So this is the Soul of Chogokin DX. As you can see, they're quite massive. I'm trying my best to fill them up the screen. They are quite chunky and quite large. So this one is the DX, Soul of Chogokin Voltes 5. This is based from the anime. And this one here is the Soul of Chogokin GX118. This one is based off Voltes 5 Legacy. So there you go. I'm still honestly studying how it works. But overall, it's not that hard to study and to learn how it works. It's actually pretty easy enough to see. So anyway, let's start off again. So again, just so a refresher, I've got three figures for comparison. This one is the Voltes 5 GX, full action series, this one. I believe this has been released quite a long while ago. Not sure if they still have it on market, but I do know this one is pretty hard to find. This one as the line suggests, is a full action model, meaning they are not fully articulated, they do not volt out, volt in. This is just an action figure that is pretty much has high posability and is made out of diecast. Jules Christopher Deodoro, how bigger is Voltes 5 GX 118 in height? Based on the demonstration I got yesterday, it was around 9 to 10 inches. So it's pretty tall, actually. It's pretty tall. I'll combine them later for you guys to see, but I'll try to do a comparison first of the vehicles. So because this might take a while to basically transform. So I don't want to waste you guys time by like transforming and then transforming it again. I'll probably do it twice in this podcast, but if you guys have any other requests, I'll gladly do it. But to answer again your question, Jules, the SOC GX118 Voltes 5 Legacy figure is around 9 to 10 inches tall. It's pretty tall. If I were to get a measuring tape, 9 to 10 inches, around this height. So this is the full action model. This is how big the Soul of Chogokin is. Or 9.5, sorry, 9.5. 9.5. This is how big the Soul of Chogokin Voltes 5 is. So you'll see it later. I'll transform it later. I'll be sure to transform it. I'll let you guys see it. Now let's start first with the looks. So first off, this is the DX Voltes 5 Legacy Volt Cruiser. As you can see, anime accurate, pretty nice. And this is the Soul of Chogokin Voltes 5 Legacy Cruiser. As you can see, it's a tad smaller. If I were to like put it side by side, it's a tad smaller. Wait. There you go. It is a tad smaller. I think the size of this GX118 is more in line with the Voltes 5 that was released before, the smaller Voltes 5 anime. I forgot, but I don't have that figure, so I cannot compare it for you. I only have the DX. So this is the DX, this is the Voltes 5 Legacy one. So if you guys are curious how big the DX is compared to the newly released Voltes 5 Legacy one, this is the cruiser. So you could see. Then the front view, the cockpit. I don't know if it's making... There you go. Kinda nice. This is the cruiser one. You can still see some of the detail right there. And this one is the Legacy. I don't know if it's showing on camera. There you go. There is detail there. Now there is a gimmick for this Soul of Chogokin cruiser. I'll show it to you in a few. All you need to do, because if you remember in the show, when Voltes 5 transforms, the cockpit pretty much is closed and armored. So what you need to do that is to just flip this. You can actually flip it from here or from here. Just use your nails and then just flip it like this. There you go. So you can see, bam. There you go. It's now armored, just like in the show, for that show accuracy. So you can see, perfect. It's kind of nice. It's really great. And then pulling it back again, just with your nails. Push it inside. Just push it here, and then flip it, and you're back again to the glass cockpit. Not bad, not bad. So again, that's the Voltes Cruiser, DX, Soul Chogokin, the Soul of Chogokin Voltes 5 Legacy version. Right? That's one. Okay, so Cruiser, bam. We got that down, right? Next, number 2, that's the Volt Bomber. This is the Soul of Chogokin DX model. This is the Voltes 5 Legacy version. So you could see. Wait, sorry, I forgot to pull up the winglet. Oh crap, forgot to pull up the winglet. My bad. Go one. Forgot it. My bad. Yeah. I'm gonna need a pick or something. Wait a moment. Yeah. Thank goodness we got Voltes 5 sword here. Need to pick it. There you go. Perfect. Ta-da! Yeah, there you go. Now, as you can see, it's fully transformed. Kinda nice. That's the Volt Bomber right there. One thing I like the Volt Bomber for Voltes 5 Legacy is the fact that the hands here, compared to the SOC, this one is far more easier to pull out, just like in the original live action series. You just need to like open this up like this, open it like this. You can see, open, and then there is a lever here at the back of the wrist or the back of the arm that you just pull out like this. Pull out like so. Oh. There you go. Push it and you'll get the fist. So you can see you can get the fist immediately from that. Pretty nice. That's the fist right there. Really good. And then just close this one, which will lock. This one will lock to here. This peg will lock in here like this. Perfect. You've got yourself a working fist. This is pretty basic, a basic round fist. So it's not articulated, but it pretty much mirrors the accuracy and the transformation in the show. So that's nice. So again, I'll pull it back, open it like this, push this back in, close this figure's fist like so, and you've got yourself a Volt Bomber. Now, to compare it to the DX1, this is the Soul of Chogokin DX Volt Bomber. This is the Legacy one. Pretty nice, as you can see. I love that Bandai managed to nail a lot of the details of the show, which is something that's very important for me, especially since I love the design of Voltes 5 Legacy. And this particular figure really nails it. Like, it's really nice. I quite like it. So you could see all the details are right there. Perfect. Really perfect. So nice. And it's got die-cast parts in it. It's really good. It's pretty great. On the profile on the side. And the front view. There you go. It's pretty good. Gotta love it. So again, here's the size height, the size comparison, the DX1, and the Legacy one. Pretty small. I think it would have been better if I managed to like snag the other one, the Soul of Chogokin GX50 something, the other Voltes 5, the smaller one. I don't have that actually. Wait, oh crap. Then sorry, I'm trying to manage stream. So there you go, that's the Volt Bomber. I'll put it on the side alongside the Volt Bomber from the DX. Wait a minute. Cruiser and Bomber. Now next, this one is the Volt Panzer. This one. This is the Soul of Chogokin GX 118 Volt Panzer from Voltes 5 Legacy. So you could see all of the details there. It's very nice. This one can be covered, by the way. Wait, let me just get the cover. However, this can be covered at the back. There is an accessory here to cover this, just in case you want that accurate look, which I'll get. Wait, but this is the figure. Front view. So you can see, really nice. The track threads are really great as well. All that detail is pretty good. I'm loving it. It's pretty great. Wait. Let me get the accessory for the Volt Panzer. Volt Panzer accessory coming up. Okie dokie. Wait a moment, just getting the accessories if you guys don't mind. Alright. Okay, got it. So as you could see, you can actually fill this gap out, this gap, with this accessory. It comes with your set when you buy it. So again, just plug this right in, like so, and that neatly fills up the gap. They pull it out like so. Right? There is no locking mechanism for this as far as I'm concerned. I'm checking, I don't see any. It simply slides right in and pegs it quite nicely, like so. That's it. Perfectly fills out that gap. Just in case you want to display them in their vehicle mode. That's the Volt Panzer. There you go. Perfect. And then the tank threads do not roll. This one does not roll. I think this is plastic. PVC plastic. However, the entire torso, mostly here in the waist section, right here, this, based on my feel, it's die cast. It's very cold to the touch. It's die cast metal. So this entire part, the waist, this one, from here and this is all die-cast metal, giving it much weight. It's very heavy. It's quite chunky. Now, going back, in case you're wondering how the original one stacks up, well, as you could see, the DX is pretty big. It's huge, it's chunky compared to the Soul of Chogokin GX Legacy one. Here it is. But on the top, it's not that big of a difference. This is quite hefty. However, there are few die-cast parts in this. Most of this is usually plastic. This one has a significant amount of die-cast. I think it's to keep the figure stable and durable when it's in Voltes 5 form. So again, we'll go back here and put these on the side. So now we're left with the Volt Frigate and the Lander. Starting first with the Frigate. This is the Volt Frigate, and quite honestly, this is one of the heavier parts. How to form Voltes Stack mode. Yeah, I'll demonstrate later. For the Voltes Stack mode, Jules, it's a parts former, so we will need to attach some additional accessories, which I will demonstrate on this podcast as well. However, as you could see, I'm just showing first the figures. So there you go. This is the Volt Frigate. Pretty nice, pretty basic, and the weight of this figure is quite heavy. Like, it's quite heavy. I think this has most of the die-cast parts of the figure. Like, a lot of the die-cast is probably here, because I'm feeling the legs. I can feel a lot of cold parts here. Yeah, here. This one is mostly die-cast. This this particular part die cast. There are also some die cast parts here. Then obviously the ankle. So far, that's pretty much it. And comparison again, Volt Frigate Legacy. And then last but not the least, we've got the lander. Sorry, I need to flip up the antenna. Forgot about that. There you go. So as you can see, comparison. Now here's the Volt lander. Pretty nice. Pretty good. Detail is there. Now another gimmick similar to the Volt Cruiser. There is also a gimmick for this wherein if you press down the button here, it will cover the cockpit, as you can see right there. It's covered, just like in the show. This is a comparison. Let me see if it's viewable. There you go. So this one is the cockpit without the armor on. This one has the armor on. Okay, I don't know if you could see the details there. Pretty nice. You just flip it, just like in the Volt Cruiser, with your nails. Just push it in and flip. That's it. That's all you need to do. And then here's the original DX Panzer. There you go. Quite nice. Now, I will do the transformation on stream. I'll probably do this a couple of times so that it's demonstrated properly. But here you go. Wait. Let's just pull aside first the SOC versions so we could have a more focused transformation experience right here. To those joining us on chat, thank you so much for joining. Hello. So anyway, back to the figure. First off, we'll use the Volt Cruiser first. As you can see, just like in the show, we need to cover the cockpit, finger, press, and then flip the cockpit so that it's closed. Perfect. And then prepare the Volt Bomber. Volt Bomber, what you need to do is flip this down like so. Push this up. And then spread these two butterfly joints. These are die cast, by the way. So you can see these are die cast. So butterfly joints, spread them out like so, which extends the figure like this. Spread it like this. There you go. Perfect. Once that's spread like this, make sure this cockpit is pushed all the way back in. And now you're ready to do the combination with the Volt Panzer. Right? We will adjust the hands later. It's far more easier to do it with the hands closed in, actually. So again, set this to the side. Get the Volt Panzer. Pull out the plugged-in accessory at the back. Make sure you pull that off. Wait, I'm having a tough time doing this, so wait a moment. Still not getting a hang of it. I think you need. Wait, I'll just pull that off. I've got hands. Not bad. Alright. Pull this out. Again. Pull this out from the back. Poof. Pull it out. And then make sure you fold this part. This is the landing gear. Fold it up like so. Fold it up. There you go. Fold it up. Now this threads swivels to the back and then it locks in like so. You got it? Again, I'll just repeat that process. Those who are watching. Again, it flips up. Tank threads flip up. Once locked in, push the tank thread in. This one. Push it in like so. It should lock in place. Alright? It won't move. It's locked. Same with the other side. Flip it up. And then push it in. Locked in place. Do the same with this part. Pull up. Till you see this. This will let you know that you've done it right. Make sure you only flip it up until the gaps are secured, like so. Flip it till an opening appears like so, and that's done. And then you could push it like it. And then this part you could adjust it so that it doesn't look awkward when it's transforming, or so. You could do it like so. It's up to you. It's your decision. Same with the other side. Flip it till you see this lock in place. See that? That's the gap. Make sure that's correct. Push in. Lock this at the back. And you've got yourself the torso of Voltes 5 Legacy. It's pretty good. Now, what you need to do is to lock this in. How will you know if it's the right side? This particular fin, which you will push down, once that's pushed down, you push it down, right? It will lock to this part, as you can see. So it will lock in. Again, this fin, wait, I'll just see that fin right there. This particular fin, that angled fin, this one, it will fit here on the gap here, so that you cannot mistake which part, because sometimes you might get yourself confused. Do I do it like this? Nope. There's only one way you could fit this. You cannot mistake it, so that's good. Again, just like in the TV show, just squeeze it in. It will lock in place. Once you press it, like that. See, the fin disappears here on the Panzer. It disappears completely, and it's snug tightly in there. Quite snug. Now, we will attach the Volt Cruiser. You flip it out. And one of the best mechanics about this is that you can actually pull this out. You can pull this out. See this? It's connected to this plastic hinge. It's just connected to this plastic hinge. This one. But what I used to do is I just let it there, pull it up so that it's easier for me to flip out the head. So again, fold it, cruiser, up, fold down, then flip it up to reveal the head, then pull it out like so. Pull it out like this. Shoot. See? See that? It's connected via this one. So pull it out, and then you could, the booster at the back of the Volt Bomber serves as the connecting point for the head. So just pop it right in like this. Boom. It's done. It's now in. All good. Could now move the figure left and right. No problem. And then for the back, remember this hinge? it slots in neatly into that particular hole. Slotted it right here. What you need to do first to prepare it, fold the wings. You fold the wings like so. Fold it. Once it's neatly folded, hold your figure as such and then slot it. See this? The connector? It will slot neatly here. So target that and then pop it right in. It should fit quite nicely. Like this. And just like in the show, flip the end part like so. Flip it like this. And there you go. You've got the upper torso of Voltes 5 Legacy. There you go. And can you hear that? That's the ratchet. Wait, I'll just put it near the mic. Wait, I'll just get the mic over here. The mic. Listen to the snap. That right there is ratchet joints, die cast ratchet joints. Flip it. Pretty nice. Hi Chang from Twitch. So far it's a very intricate transformation sequence, buddy. A bit, yeah, a bit. It's a pretty involved process actually. It's a pretty involved process. And those ratchets sound great. Oh yeah, they sound really amazing. So what you need to do is just flip it like so. It has enough articulation for your arms right here. So once you nail it like this, it could raise the hand as far as this. Really nice. Right? Now for the hands, what you need to do is flip out this particular part. Just flip it wide open. It goes up to this far. See that? Really good, right? Now, there is a lever at the back of the arm, this particular lever, and then just push it right out, like so. There you go. Just push it like that, push it, and there you got the hand, the fist. And then once it's fully out, there is a peg over at the fist. I don't know if you could see it. This particular part. This particular part. There you go. This particular part will slot into this peg. So just close it like so. It snaps in. Your hand is now tight. Doesn't move, doesn't wobble. Perfect. Do it with the same side. Oh, that ratchet. So nice. Again, push. So you could see here, push. Push it here, push. Oh, sorry, it's closed. My bad. Push it like so. Alright. Push it like that. Fist out. Peg it in. Close the fist. Close the fist. It doesn't move anywhere. Pretty solid. So we've got ourselves the upper half, upper torso of Voltes 5 Legacy. We'll put him to the side. It's getting pretty complicated, but thing is, it's not as complicated as I expected. It's actually quite nice. Now, for the frigate, it's a little bit involved. Well, not so much, but first off, lock down the sonar panels. See here, see these sonar panels. This is pretty. I don't know if it's coming on the camera, but there you go. This tiny part needs to be folded down. Fold them down. Same with the other side, as you could see. I don't know if you could see it right here. Wait, see that? It's my finger, right? This small bit, fold it down. Isn't it tiny compared to your other SoC though? Yes, it is. But this one is like, this bigger one, not only is it hard to find, but this is like almost 4 times the price as this one. So it's very, very, very expensive. So there you go. And then once that's in, push it in. Jules, can you remove the Voltes 5 hands? Gets the Voltes bazooka and chain knuckles, even knuckle missiles on both hands. Yes, you can remove the hands. You can, and then replace them. We can totally do that. However, I'm sad to say this set does not come with chain knuckles, so that might be a bummer. But that's pretty much it. Like, it has the Voltes bazooka. It does have the ultra electromagnetic whip accessories and the sword. However, it does not have the chain knuckles. So I'm sorry, but it doesn't have the chain knuckles. I had to double check. Like, I thought I was like missing a part. I thought I was missing an accessory. I had to double check everything, and unfortunately, the Soul of Chogokin GX 118 does not have a chain knuckle accessory. So there you go. Don't know how to bring about that, but let's finish first the transformation. So push this right down to secure it. Once that's folded in, that's good. And then the lander wings, just fold them right back up like so. Secured, perfect. And then for the cockpit, you need to push this in. Do not, and I wanna stress, do not transform and build Voltes 5 with this out. Make sure you pull it back in, or else you might break your figure. So what you need to do, there is a little tab here. If you could see this one, this tab right here, this tab can be pulled up. So there's a small tab here. Just push it up like so. Wait, I'll just try to show it on camera if possible. Nail. It's right here. See this particular part? I don't know if this particular part, this part. That part can be flipped up. So nail, pull it up. This releases the lock mechanism that locks this right in. Changzuka, sorry bud, have to leave. I'll check the video later. Have a great evening. No problem, Chang. Thank you for dropping by. Alright, so again, this, push it up, releases the lock here, and then push it. That locks it in place, and then pop this right back in to lock that as well. Here, did you hear that? That's it. This will connect with the Volt Panzer, which is this one. This peg. This peg right here. Those two pegs will connect with this. Right? I'll try to connect first the lander because we need it standing. So Panzer, the lander. Again, like I demonstrated earlier, just push it with your finger or your nail. Push it, flip down the armor. Push it, flip down the armor. It's not covered, just like in the series. Now, split these two, like so. It pops right in. It's just friction joints, as you could see. Same here, friction joints. Just pop it right off. Make sure this is flipped down. Same on the other side. Flip down. Flip down. There you go. And then you just fold this inside. Fold inside like so. Fold it. And then the final touch is this part. You just flip it open like so, like this. Flip it open like so. This one. Flip it open. And then push it right back up like this. If you get this figure, the Volt Frigate, it comes in the box like this, separately, this one. So if you want to turn this into a Volt Lander, what you need to do is push it down, and then there's a joint here, right? I don't know if you can see it. There's a joint right there. Use that to fold it like an accordion. Fold it, and then bam. That's it. And then you could flip it out like so. There you go. Because you won't be able to fold this out if this is blocking the way. So be careful about this, guys, alright? You might break this. Be very careful when playing with your figure. So again, going back, fold this down. It's ready for transformation. There you go. Sorry. Checking it. Can you hear that? Those are ratchet joints. Yep. These legs have ratchet joints, as you can see. Pretty good. And then final touches, we'll just attach the Volt Panzer to the frigate using these slots again. Right, I'll just see these slots. It pegs to these plastic pegs. This one. All you need to do is just pop them right in like so. Perfect. Once you hear that satisfying click, It's done. Perfect. You've got yourself the completed Voltes 5 Legacy figure. Wait, I'll just close it up. Let's close up. There you go. You've got yourself a completed Voltes 5 Legacy figure, which looks so good. Like, look at that. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say the Voltlander's wheels do roll, so you could actually get Voltes 5 to skate like so. He sort of skates. I'm just scared to make him fall. See that? The figure rolls. Whee! Whee! Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure if Bandai planned that mode, but it rolls. So it's like you push it, he slides. But that's also scary because if you're displaying this guy and he rolls on your display, that might be a problem. Wait, let's fix this. Right. I checked the manual. If there's a way to like disable the rolling feature, apparently there isn't. I'm double checking my manual. Wait a moment, I'm double checking my manual, guys. There does not seem to be any. Yeah, I'm checking. There doesn't seem to be any. Yeah, I just double checked. It does not have any feature wherein the rolling mechanic will will turn off. Yeah, nothing. So that's the scary part about this figure, is that it can roll. So just be very careful where you display this guy, because you kind of roll. But it's kind of cool. It's like a very cool mechanic. Whee! Yeah, see, whee, slides off. I guess it's best to like keep him at a distance. But anyway, some comparison time. To those wondering, this is the size comparison between the Voltes 5 Legacy. This one is the Soul of Chogokin GX118 Voltes 5 Legacy figure. This is the Voltes 5 Robot Damashi figure. I think we need to like do wait, I'll just make sure it's all brightened up. I'll adjust the video camera so that it's more. There you go. Okay. It's a little bit more cinematic, so to speak. Here you go. So, wait a moment. I'm trying to... Let's get the other parts, shall we? Okay, so this one is the Soul of Chogokin DX. Wait, just remove this guy. This is the Soul of Chogokin DX. This is the Soul of Chogokin... the Robot Damashi Voltes 5 figure. As you can see, the figure here is quite big. It stands at around 9.5 inches tall, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check it here with my measuring tape. And yes, it does stand at 9.5 inches. Don't know if you guys can see that. Let me just pull it up a bit. Yeah, okay. So I have got my measuring tape right here. Stands at 9.5. Yeah, 9.5 inches. He's quite a big boy. He's a very big boy. Not as big as the DX though, which I'll show you guys later. But this guy is a pretty big guy, and he's quite heavy. He's very chunky, if I may add. Very heavy. Very chunky. There you go. This one, the Robot Damashi, this is more affordable, but it's more lighter. And this does not volt out. And this one stands at around 6 inches, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just get my measuring tape right here. 6.5 inches. 6.5 inches. There you go. So it's not that big. So if you guys have been wondering, wait, I'm just pose him out. That looks badass. There you go. There you go. Pull the Earl Maghirang. Hello, hello. Hi, Earl. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are having a great time. Just chilling and then doing some comparisons here. How are you? Nice to see you, by the way, yesterday at the event, Earl. Nice to see you. So as I was saying, this chunky boy right here. Earl Maghirang, why can I not see you in FB? Yeah, long story about that. All I can say right now is I don't have a personal FB anymore. I only have my my Powerplay wear. So there you go. Long story, my friend. But anyway, going back. This chunky boy is the GX118. As you can see, he's very, very, very big. As I said earlier, he's at 9.5 inches tall, almost 10 inches. And this chunky boy is around 6.5 inches. If I'm not mistaken, this is also around the same height as one of those upcoming Voltes 5 Legacy figures by another brand. I don't know if that's the case. Let me double check. It says 20 cm, right? It's the 20 cm one. So let me just check. Let's just check right here. It's 20 cm. Inches. 20. Oh, okay. So the upcoming figure that's made by another company that's based off Voltes 5 Legacy is going to be a little taller. I think it's going to be the same size as this one, the full action one. Let me just put them side to side, push it to the side. Here's the Robot Damashi one by Bandai, and this one is the full action one by Bandai as well. This bad boy, let me just remove the sword. This bad boy also stands at a whopping, yeah, I think it's gonna be this size. This chunky boy is around 7 point, no, it's really 7. Yeah, 7 inches tall. I think, if you're wondering how big the upcoming figure is, the 20 cm inch one, it's gonna be this size. So if you guys wanted to see how big that is, I'll just put them side to side, make them as tall as possible, so that you guys won't see I'm not biased. There you go. I'll just push this on the side. Okay, so that they all fit in. Even if I'm making him as thin as possible, this guy is still dwarfs right next to the GX118. This is a really big boy. If you want one of the biggest diecast figure for Voltes 5 Legacy, diecast figure that's also got a lot of gimmicks and all of that, I think it's safe to say this is the figure to go. This guy has a volt in volt out feature, which I think the other company does not have. It does not have any volt in volt out feature, as well as this one. So these two do not volt in volt out. This one does. This one can volt in volt out. So if that gimmick is very, very important to you, then I can wholeheartedly recommend the Voltes 5 SOC GX118 Voltes 5 Legacy figure. It's that good. It's really that good. Wait, let me just get a drink of water. Wait a minute. Sorry about that. So as you could see, he's a very chunky boy. Now, I know a lot of you are wondering, like, how does he compare? Oh, sorry. I think one of our viewers is requesting for the tank and the hands. Okay, let me just get the hands real quick. One moment. I'm trying to get the hands. Okay, let's replace one of the hands. Right. So we'll try to replace one of the hands right here. I'll try. I haven't attempted this as well. So let me just get the guide just to be sure I'm not gonna screw it up. Yeah. Okay, double check. Okay, so it is articulated. There is. Okay, making sure it's locked right in. This is locked right in. Okay, so you totally can replace this hand. Totally can replace this hand. Let me try to demo that in a few. Let's remove these two figures first. Pull these on the side. And we'll replace it. We'll try first to attach the Voltes Bazooka accessory, which looks like this. One moment. There we go. Aha, nice. And speaking of the Voltes Bazooka, it actually looks so good. Like, look at that. It's really nice. It's got that amazing amount of detail. They pretty much got as much as possible from the show. They got the detail, most of the details there. So there you go. If I remember correctly, there is a peg here that you need to pull out. There you go. See this? See this part? Can you see this part? Wait, let me just zoom it right in. Wait a moment. Let me just adjust. Let's adjust the camera. Adjusting the camera. There you go. All right. To those wondering how to replace the arm, you can see this part right here. This part. The one that looks shaped like a letter T. That can be pulled out. So, how does that work? Simple. Just zoom it right in. That you guys can see. Hold the arm. Push it out gently as possible. You don't want to break your figure. Pop it right off. And there you go. So you can see, there's a locking mechanism. There is a locking mechanism for the arm. And you just replace it with the Voltes Bazooka. Pop it right in. There should be a peg right over there. I'll try to zoom it in. I could like do it this particular part. There is a part here, and then pop it right in, like so. It's easy enough because it's the letter T shape helps guide that. So let me just push it right in. Pop right in. You've got yourself the Voltes Bazooka, and then remember the hand, hold, pop the hand off like so, pop it off. It's just a ball peg. It's just a ball peg that's attached to this one. Attach the hand like so, and you got yourself the Voltes Bazooka. Just like in the show. Voltes Bazooka! Yeah. You could try to imitate the show. Let's see if you could pull it off though. It does have butterfly joints, I think, but it has a limited range for butterfly joints. Let's see if you could like pull that off. Yeah, close enough, close enough, close enough. That's close enough. I think I could like use the hand. Wait a moment, I have the other hand. The other hand should be fine. This particular one, is it right? Is that right? Wait. Nope, wrong hand. Wrong hand, my bad. My bad. Okay, this one. Pop that off. Make sure this is attached and you're holding it properly. Pop the hand off. Wiggle it a bit. Pop the new hand in. Like so. Then you got yourself Voltes 5 Legacy with the Voltes Bazooka. Looks good actually. Not sure if you could like. Looks really nice. So you could see right here. I'm actually glad that they were able to like do all these. And pull it right in. Unfortunately for the hand, it's not on a ball joint. So it could only do like circular motions like this. It doesn't have much range. See? It doesn't have much range. So it can only move left to right, swivel like so. That's pretty much it. But for what it does, it's pretty accurate, pretty good. For the Voltes Bazooka, there you go. That's your pose right there. Looking good. I hope that answered your question. Pretty much it. And let's pop this right back out. Now, I think someone also asked if it can be turned into a tank mode, and the answer is yes. It's also in the manual as well. So let's pop that right off. Let's pop the hand back in. Let's pop this in. Basic hand. Be careful. You don't want to break your figure. Okay. Perfect. Now, what you need to do, remove this Voltes Bazooka as well. Like I told you earlier, at the back, again, T-figure, this part, pull it out. Pull it out. Here's your Voltes Bazooka. Remove the fist. Put it right back in with the original hand. So, oh, sorry. Need to hold this. Almost forgot. Hold this in. Make sure it's sealed like that. Perfect. And then push it right back in. You got your hand back. There you go. Now for the tank mode, it needs a couple more accessories to be able to do it. Unfortunately, yes. So we've demonstrated the bazooka, and then we'll demonstrate next the tank mode. It comes with a couple of accessories actually. I'll just get the other accessories. So for the Volt tank mode, you need to work with two other accessories. This attachment right here, and this one. This one attached to the sides. So how does it work? Let me just double check the guides so I won't mess it up. I messed it up the first time actually. So Voltes tank. Alright. It's gonna take a little bit of finagling, so be careful with your figure. Make sure you stand him up straight, like so. Circle back the arm. Perfect. And then this is the part that you're gonna do a little bit of finagling. The tank threads, these tank threads can be pulled out. These tank threads can be pulled. 1 and 2. These two can be pulled out. You can pull it off like so. Wait a moment. This is why I'm a little nervous, because it needs popping out. So let's pull out first the cruiser, just so I won't wreck anything. Okay, it's a little stuck. Okay, popped it out. Put it on the side. We're gonna pop these boys out. It's kind of tight. And I do not wanna mess it up. It's kind of tight, gotta admit. Let me double check again. Yep, it did state that these guys should pop off. Should. It's a little tight. Man. And I have wet hands, so let me double check. Close up. These parts should pop off. This part right here. That should pop off. So I don't wanna ruin it. I'll just save it for later. Yeah, I'll just save it for later. But for now, I'll attempt first to make a comparison with the size with the DX. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people are also asking about that as well. So, just pull this on the side. Let's assemble the DX Voltes 5. Wait a moment. This might take a while because it's been a while since I combined this bad boy as Voltes 5. Wait a moment. Okay. Sorry, starting with this. Oh. Flip it out. It's been a while since I've done this. Man. Should have played around with my boys. In a while. Wait. Whew. Double check. There you go. Flip it out. Flip it out. And then flip it down. Pull this up. Okay, pull this out. Yep. There you go. Flip the landing gear down. Make sure this is connected well. Fold the landing gear. Perfect. Should be ready for docking. And the Volt Bomber. Volt Bomber here. A little complicated. Flip, flip. Slide, slide. Slide them in. Okay, it's not working again. I was able to manage to make it work one time. Ah, crap. Swip, swap. The thing with the DX and the Soul of Chogokin Legacy 1, they're sort of similar in a lot of ways. They're relatively easy enough to transform, which I like. Flip, 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 bam. Forgot to. Why you not cooperating with me now, my friend? Did I not? Okay. Kind of tough. Sorry. There you go. Flipping, flippy, flippy. Panzer. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Open it up. Open it up. Flip it to the back. Flip it to the back. Push it in. Surprisingly, the mechanics of how the Volt Panzer works is sort of similar to the one in Legacy. Sort of the same. It's almost the same mechanics. Almost the same. Right. Let me just figure this out. There you go. Nice. Oh. Crap. Could I not? Could I not? Oh yeah. Sorry, my bad. Need to pull it out first. Pull it out. There you go. Oh shoot, do I not do this? What did I do wrong again? It's been a while, admittedly. Ah, crap. I forgot about it. This is what happens when you do not transform your Voltes 5 figure daily. So don't be like me. Play with your toys. Wait. Flip. Flippy flip. Yeah. Flippy flip. Okay. Flippy flip. Flippy flip. Flippy flip. Okay. Got it. Okay. Flippy flip. Perfect. Flippy flip. First, flippy flip. Flippy flip. Clap. It's not pushing in. Needs to push it in. Needs to push it in like so. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Finally got it. There you go. Flippy flip. Locks in. Perfect. Push the bomber in. Like so. I'm still bummed out that this bad boy is refusing to lock in. Did I do something wrong this time again? But this one moves nicely. This one seems locked. What is locking you, my dear? What is the lock? Haven't fixed my figure in a while. Ah, perfect. There you go. Finally, you decided to help. Okay. Lock in, bam. Then the head, which works like so. Locking it in like this. I'll discuss later about this particular part, especially the head. There are limitations to the head that the Soul of Chogokin GX118 fixed. If it's not obvious enough, this guy has better articulation than this guy. I know some people won't like me saying that, but it's the truth. It does have better articulation. In the head, okay? In the head. Continuing the transformation. Flippy flip. Sorry, I'm not singing the song. To those who wants me to sing the song, sorry, I cannot do that. Copyright might kill me. So, okay, there you go. Pushing this in. Oop. There you go. Pushing this in. Push. Push it in. Lock. Oh! Does it lock? Okay. Oh. Lock, please. Should peel in. Yeah, perfect. Why you no push? Why you no push? Perfect. Yeah, there you go. Locked. Perfect. Slip. Flip the wings. And on the front, flip this down. Flip this down. Make sure this is, because there's a peg here that you need to press at the back. Yeah. Make sure it's separate. This one, make sure this is separate so that you could lock in the Panzer later. There you go. Then the lander, flip, magnetized. I like this. I actually like the magnetized part. Then push it right back down. Lander, push it right back down. Sorry about that. Oops. Shoot. Okay. Got it. Got it pegged right in. Later, I'll plug that in. It's my lander. Anyway, later. Bolting them in. Okay. Flip it in. This is the one part I do not like about the Volt frigate. The landing gear. Pull it right out. I do not like how much finagling I need to do with the landing gear. It's not my favorite parts of this. Anyway, push it right in. Push it right. Push this right in, like so. Pushing it. Yeah. Okay, down. This one as well. Push it. Okay, perfect. There you go. And finally, get this all in there. Push this right in. Make sure this guy is. Oh, my bad. Where's the whip accessory? The belt. The belt fell off. Found it! Okay, belt fell off. It happens. The belt fell off. Attach this right in. And then lock it. Like so. Wait. One thing, another way. Movable. DX issue I have. The belt seems to pop off each and every time I assemble this bad boy. So it is what it is. Crap. Oh crap. Anyway, later. I'll fix you later, my friend. So this big guy is the DX. Very huge, very big. Pretty huge. Pretty big. As you guys can see, it's quite a monstrous figure. Made out of plastic and die cast, as you probably know. However, it has very limited articulation. Let me repeat that. It has very limited articulation. It's not as articulate as the GX118 Voltes 5 Legacy one. Trust me on that one. So, as you can see, this figure is pretty good. It can hold some poses, don't get me wrong. However, it's naturally a brick. I'm gonna try to bring back these guys. Wait, I think this is it. And then this is here. Yep. Perfect. Try to attach the hands. Attach the hands. And just get this out. Right. Another thing I don't like about it is this one. Push it out. Okay. Then putting in the hand. Okay. That's one hand in. Again, same mechanic here. Pushing it out. Pushing it out. Yeah, push it out. I'll just put these covers back in. And I'll put the other hand like so. There you go, perfect. Okay, so this is Voltes 5 DX. That's the DX, the one that everyone has been talking about. That's it. That's the DX. I'll just try to focus on these guys, just so we have a very clear picture. So this is the DX. This is the Voltes 5, the new Voltes 5 Legacy figure. I'm just trying to make sure he has a nice enough pose. Full action robot damashi. So you could see, let me just angle this right here. Size wise, this bad boy stands at around roughly 15 inches. This guy is around 15 inches. Quite heavy. Very heavy. Very, very heavy. But pose-wise, I will say this guy is pretty hard to pose. For the simple reason that, see that, it's got some flop here. See that? It's not good at holding poses. That's one problem. I mean, it can sort of hold a pose, like compared to this. This guy, flip it out like so, flip out the waist like this, flip it out. It can hold a pose like that. The DX, because of its weight, as you can already see, pulling that off can be quite hard. Let's see the other side. Okay, it sort of can on my other side. I think this part is already floppy at this point. Yeah, I think I got a floppy. Okay, it sort of can. I mean, if you really want to, yeah, sure, it can. Looks goofy though, but yeah, it can. This guy though, look at that. No problem. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Die cast, perfect. Does not move, does not wiggle, all good. Because of the ratchet joints, listen to that. Solid ratchet joints right there. Very solid ratchet joints. Very good. I think this guy also has, oh no. Yeah, another thing about this particular figure that I like as well is that the wheels here are made out of rubber, and you could push it in so that it won't slide out. So there's that. It's got rubber feet, so if you display this, like so, it doesn't move as much. It doesn't slide out as much. This guy though, I'll show you again. Because his wheels, I'm trying to push it in, it doesn't really do that. I'm not sure if I'm missing anything from the manual, because I double checked the manual just to be safe. So I'm like, is this really it? Like, there's no way for me to like lock this in? Like, is there no way for me to lock this in? Because these are rolling wheels. Really spins. Doesn't seem to be anything like it. And the problem there is that, as you can see here, let me just show you, it rolls. So, just push it. It can roll. It can roll. can roll a bit. So be careful where you display this guy. Be careful where you display this guy. It can roll a bit. Especially if it's like a little inclined or something. Be very careful where you display this guy. Overall, it easily turns. It easily moves. This guy doesn't. The DX, yep, doesn't. Now, depending on your preference, I'm not sure if you will have a space to display something as chunky and as big as this. Wait, let me just display this guy again. Full set. There you go. I'm not sure if you have a space to display something as big as this, but definitely there is a size, or there are displays that will fit this. That's why I like the size of the GX118. It's large enough so that it's able to display on as many different displays as possible. So there's that. It's pretty good. Now, one last thing is that posability. Set this aside. I'm sorry to the fans of this guy. This is not super posable for me. Definitely not. But it's, if you are one for nostalgia and you love Voltes 5, the OG one, the anime version, the DX is the one to get. However, if you are a fan of Legacy like I am, definitely do consider the GX118. Because this guy, the GX118, definitely ticks a lot of boxes for me. Like posability, playability. The price is also not that bad. By the way, if you guys are wondering how much the price is around 21,900 at Great Toys Online. Be sure to check them out. I believe they're still at Robinson's Manila as of the time of this recording. They are still at the Tamashii Nations Expo. You can buy and you can see. Actually, if you guys wanted to try out and see the figure in person and you wanted to try it out, see it out, hold the figure, like really hold the figure, see if it's really for you, please do visit Robinson's Manila. There is a hands-on booth at the event. I posted some photos on it on my page, and it should be able to show you. Somebody there will be able to assist you when it comes to that. So there you go, pretty nice. Now, one other thing that you need to check about this one is that, oh sorry, I need to put this back, sorry. Pull this down, swap it in, boom, easy peasy, no problem. There you go. This guy is quite chunky. It's quite chunky. It's quite heavy. If I were to be completely honest, it's kind of very heavy to hold the figure. It's not as heavy. Let me just double check. Yeah, it's definitely not as heavy as the DX. DX is heavier. And comparing the heft of this one compared to this one, this is lighter. Definitely. I don't have a measuring scale right now, so I'm sorry I'm unable to like give you an exact weight, but this is definitely heavier than this one. With the number of die-cast parts here, definitely. It's definitely a lot. Now, posability wise, I think I've shown some figures wherein I was able to like put some dynamic poses, so you could like pull this out on the sides. The side skirts can be pulled up like so, as well as the back skirt. Oh no, the back skirt cannot. The back skirt, wait, let me just show it on camera. There you go. The back skirt cannot be pulled up. Cannot, it's pretty much locked there. But the side skirts and the front skirts can. That gives it additional leeway for some articulation, like this one. You could do a side kick of sorts. Listen to that ratchet. So delicious. Nice. Ratchet, the leg I think could only go that far because of this particular part. Sort of hinders it from moving up. Could go that far. Dennis Hugo Paredes. Hi Lods, shout out. Hey Dennis, hello, hello. Welcome my friend. Yeah, listen to that ratchet joint. So sweet. I'll just pull this up. Pull this up as well. And to be fair, the lock mechanism for the waist is pretty tight. Pretty good. Anyway, you could split. I'm not sure if I could do the Jobby, the Hong split. I don't think I can because it's hindered by this part. Because of this part, it cannot really stretch. There's a risk of you ruining your figure. Because of that, look at this. See that? This particular piece, plastic piece, prevents this from moving out all the way. So for those looking for the Jobby Hong side to side, you need to like push it out a little bit more for you to be able to do it. But even then, there's some. I don't think it's safe to do it. I'd rather not. So unfortunately, it could only do this much for the swivel. So it cannot do like a full kick. Not really. And then for the knee joints, you could pull it to the front like this, as far as it goes. Again, it's locked by the front skirt. The leg is prevented from moving any further because of the front skirt. You can do as much as this for its articulation, and then lock it like this. 45 degree, not bad. You can like try to finagle it like this, but I'm sort of worried of damaging the figure. So at best, it can do some poses, but this is definitely not to the same level as the full action. But because this one, or the Robot Damashi, but because those figures are posable and they are not constrained with the limitations of a fully transforming figure. But for what it's worth, it's got enough articulation on it. Like it's got swivel here at the legs. Swivel at the legs. I think it could go as far as, yeah, I think 180. Yeah, up to here. I could feel that there's a stress. It's stressed out at this point. Circling back. Yep, that's it. That's as much articulation there on the legs. For the knees, yeah, up to here. For the feet, you could do this much. And then there's this part here that you could like pull up and down, just like in Gundam, just to give it a little bit more articulation. Now there is a way for you to like give it more articulation by just pushing this part. Wait, just pushing this part, pulling this out. Wait, push, pull out. Now you could like push it all the way down. See that? It's this part here that locks this to here. So you could pull it up to this. This is actually what you need to do when you're gonna do the Voltes tank, the Volt tank configuration. So what you need to do again, push it here. Okay, I'll just pull it back up para so you guys can see. So it's locked like this, right? So it doesn't move. If this is locked here, it doesn't move. No matter what you wiggle, it doesn't move. What you need to do, press this part, this particular part. Press this part, push it like so. And then that part will push right up. It will pop right up. Meaning you could now pull this feet forward. Like that. And once that's folded out, you could now fold it forward like so. That sets it up for the Voltes tank configuration, the Volt tank configuration. Same with the other side. Push it up, pull out, push it in. Oh, crap. Sorry. My bad. Okay, let's try that again. Push it up, pull it out, push it right out. Push it down. There you go. That prepares it for the Voltes tank configuration. I'm just pull this in, like so. I'll need to remove this though. Wait, let's see if we could finagle it. Wait. Okay, pull that out. How do we finagle that? I'll need to review the guide a bit, but wait, it's a little hard. Okay, perfect. Same here. Okay, push it in to lock it in, push it in to lock it in. Okay, there you go. Let me just pull that in. Man, those ratchet joints sound so nice, sound so beautiful. We'll try to do that later in a few. We'll check out first the other accessories. We've got the Voltes. Here are the other accessories, by the way, just in case you want to know. We've got the whip. Wait, let me get the whip though. Still sealed. Wait a moment. And then we'll try to do the tank mode. We'll see if we could still do it. This is the whip accessory. Really nice. It's made out of plastic. I think it bends. Yeah, it bends. It can form different shape. It can form different whip shapes. Then there's this. This is the handle for the whip. It slots in like so. This part slots in like so. I'm sorry, it's the other part. Slots in like so. Bam. See that? That's the whip. Slots in the hand. Okay, I'll just do that. Just get the other arm or the other hand slotted for the whip. Where is it? I'm pretty sure it's somewhere here. Ah, there you go. It's this guy. Slots right in. Perfectly. Like so. See that? That's the hand. So you could now slot the fist right on this one. Like I showed you guys earlier. All you need to do, hold both ends, this part, hold both ends, like so, pop the hand out, and then slot the fist right in. Okay, perfect. So you could see you now have the whip, and the top looks like this. Wait a moment. The top looks like this. That's an ultra electromagnetic top, like in the show. You just need to slot it because it comes with this accessory wherein you just drop in the top like so, and then slot it on the end like this. Wait, and just slot it right in. Sorry for the bad poses. Trying to make sure everything is on camera. The good thing about the whip though, it can hold a pose. It can hold a pose. It's made out of I think wire. I like to think so. Then slot it right in. There you go. That's the whip. If you noticed, oh, sorry, too heavy. But yeah, you can do a lot of really good poses with the whip. To any Mark fans out there, me included, there you go. Let's see if it moves. It pretty much holds a pose. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. All things considered, it's pretty good. Yeah. So that's the Voltes, the Ultra Electromagnetic Whip and Top. There you go. Oh! I think you really need to like make sure the hand holds it firmly so it doesn't drop the pose. But for what it's worth, that looks good. That looks good. Not bad. The whip can hold the pose, as you can see. It's pretty good. Like I'm already turning the figure, and the whip still stays pretty solid. It's not it's not dropping. Just make sure the grip here is gripped correctly. Pretty good. All things considered, it's nice. Looking good. I do like it. It's pretty good. That's a pretty good figure. The fact that you can hold that pose, pretty nice. So that checks out the whip. It comes with two of them, by the way, in case you're wondering. There's two of them in your box, so make sure. Here's the other whip, by the way. Here's the other whip. There it goes. That's the other whip. So in case you're wondering, that's two of them in there. And that's the end, that's what I was saying. You just slot in your top like that. Perfect. Just pull it out when you're putting it back into your case. It's made out of wire. There you go. Pull it out. Perfect. I'll just display them right here so that you guys can get a sense of how many accessories are you gonna get with your SOC GX118. God, this guy is a beautiful figure. So nice. Oh, by the way, this is the end of the tip. Just in case you don't want to display him with the top, you could put the whip with this instead. The whip end. In case you just want to showcase Mark or Voltes 5 just whipping the enemies. That's it. That's what you need to do. Then finally, obviously, we need to show the sword. This is the Ultra Electromagnetic Sword. Now, comparison time. It is not chrome plated. It's not chrome plated like this one. This is the full action model. This one is chrome plated. This one is not. However, I know some people may not like this, but I actually prefer the painted one over the chrome one. Why? Because the chrome one fades over time. Especially when you play around with it, the chrome fades over time and it looks so bad when it's faded out. You do not want that when you like to play with your figure. Even if you keep it in really good conditions, it's not gonna be great. Truth be told. So this one, the sword slots in like so, or you could like slot it in the other side. This one. Oh, I think you need to get the other hand. Okay. Wait, there's another hand here. You need to get this one, I think, is for the sword. So that's the whip hand. This is the sword hand. Right? It's a little different. Let's see if it will fit in the sword. Yes, it does. Fits the sword perfectly. As you can see. Perfect. This will be the last demonstration of the night. And then I'll vault out the figure. That will be our final demonstration. Pulling out the hand. pulling the sword hand in. Let's just put it right in. Wait. Pulling it in. Like so. Okay. Perfect. Here you go. We now have the sword hand. Using the sword here. Just slot it like so. Perfect. There you go. Voltes 5 with this laser sword. There you go. Look at that. That's his laser sword right there. Really, really cool. I like the paint job here. Like, it's really nice. It's really popping out. Metallic finish is perfect. Really nice. Really great. Laser sword! Shoo! Anyway, so as you can see right here, it's perfectly nice. It's got your sword. Because who wouldn't want to display Voltes 5 without the laser sword, right? So that's the final accessory here. So again, you're getting yourself the whip, the Voltes bazooka. This one, the Voltes bazooka, just in case you missed it. Just attach the hand. Yeah. That's the Voltes bazooka. That's the Voltes bazooka right there. The ultra electromagnetic top. You get 2 of these. What's the other one? There's the other one. Yep. There you go. So you get 2 of these. 2 ultra electromagnetic tops. Yes, just make sure. So again, laser sword, ultra electromagnetic tops, 2 ultra electromagnetic whips, Voltes bazooka, and of course your laser sword. So those are your accessories for your GX118. Looks great. I was consider it's kind of a nice figure. Now, the last piece, the last accessory I'll be demonstrating is I'll need to vault out all of the figures because it comes with the display base. It comes with the black display base. Wait, let me just get it. It's here. Let me just showcase that display base. Display base right there. Sorry, still unboxing everything. Perfect. So it comes with a display base like so. This is your display base for your Voltes 5. Let me just check this out. This is your display base where you will display all of your Voltes machines. I'll showcase it in a few. Let me just put this on the side. And then we'll do the transformation, right? But before we do that, one final look, because I'm sure a lot of people are going to be asking again, just so we're clear. Let me just put this back in. Wait. Put this back in. Okay. Alright. So, let me just pull the sword. All the accessories to the side. So here is Voltes 5 GX118 Legacy version. This is Voltes 5 full action version. And this is, wait, let me just adjust that. There you go. Here you go. Again, Voltes 5 Legacy GX118. Soul Chogokin, made out of die-cast, can vault in, vault out. Soul of Chogokin Full Action Series Voltes 5, the Anime Edition. Highly articulate, cannot vault in, vault out. Cannot. Robot Spirits or Robot Damashi Voltes 5 Legacy. Highly articulate, made out of plastic, no die cast, more affordable, cannot volt in, volt out. Right? I think the only figure I am missing for the Voltes 5. Oh, sorry, yeah. And Soul of Chogokin DX, Voltes 5. Wait. It's a big boy. He's a big boy. This guy is a very big boy. Okay, let's put it on the back because he's like really big. Really, really big. Okay. Okay, big boy. Alright. Let's move the camera out a little bit. Right. Soul of Chogokin DX Voltes 5. This guy, diecast, can volt in, can volt out, anime accurate. This is the newest one, Soul of Chogokin GX118, based on the Voltes 5 Legacy version. Can volt in, can volt out, made out of diecast as well. By the way, this one is, what's the size again? Wait, let me double check. I almost forgot. Sorry. Roughly 15 inches. Okay, let's do that again. SOC Voltes 5 Legacy. SOC DX Voltes 5. 15 inches tall. Can volt in, can volt out into volt machines. Has diecast parts in it. Voltes 5 GX118, Voltes 5 Legacy, can volt in, can volt out to volt machines, has diecast as well, stands at around 9.5 inches tall. Oh, by the way, I forgot to demonstrate that this part can Hello, 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 hello. Sorry, no audio. Oh my god. I did not know that. Sorry. Forgot again about the audio. The audio seems to be a problem. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry about that. Can you hear it now? Can you hear it now, Dennis? Is it available? Can you hear it? Do we have audio? Do we have audio now or no? Still no? Do we have audio or no? Hello, hello, hello. Is there still audio? Okay. I'm checking as well. Let me check my stream as well just to be safe. Yep. Alright. It has audio now, I think. I'm looking at the meter. It's working, I think. Yep. Should be working. Now, again, going back, this guy, again, Voltes 5 SoC DX Volt in box, enemy accurate, roughly 15 inches tall, has plastic and die-cast parts, can volt in, volt out to 5 different volt machines, very expensive. This is 2 to 3 times more expensive than this guy. So if you really want a more accurate, anime accurate model, this is the guy to get. This one is the new one. This is the SoC Voltes 5 Legacy GX118. This one is 9.5 inches tall, has plastic and die-cast parts. It does have volt in, volt out. It can volt in, volt out into 5 different volt machines. It has somewhat limited articulation. And if you buy now, it's currently being sold at Great Toys Online for only 21,900. It's very affordable, definitely. For what you get, quite affordable. And then next is this one. This is the Voltes 5 full action model. This one is around 7 inches tall, die cast and plastic as well, does not volt in, volt out, and it has more articulation than this one. This one is quite hard to find as well, last I checked. And lastly, this one is the Robot Damashi figure, the Robot Damashi Voltes 5 Legacy. This one, made out of plastic, no die cast, does not volt in, volt out, is the most affordable figure among the group. That's it. Now, for our final demonstration, we will do a volt in, volt out sequence. We will volt out the figure, and then that's it. That's our final configuration. And I'll try to display them on the display base, and then that's it. We'll probably end the stream there. So, wait a moment. Let me just check. Let me just pull everything to the side. Wait a moment. Okay. I'll pull my DX as well. It's quite chunky and heavy. Sorry about that. Wait a moment. Little chunky boy. So we get our undivided attention on the Voltes 5 Legacy figure. Go. We start off with the Volt Lander. Oh, sorry. Make sure you guys press this one and hold it. This keeps the lander in place, the connector for the lander in place. And then flip this out so that you won't break it. Pull it off like so. Wiggle it a bit. Can't be pulled out. Wait a moment. Need to pull it out. Pop. It's a little tight. My bad. It's a little tight. It's off. Pull it off. Pull it out. One down. Press again. Pull it out. Pull it off. There you go. 2. That's 2 of them. That's the Volt Lander. Both of them. To bring them back to lander mode, as I said earlier, make sure this is flipped out and flipped back in like this. It should look like this. So again, when you get it, it looks like this. Flip out, fold it down like this. It should fold down like that. Then flip it out like so, flip it out like that. Make sure it's quite straight like so. Same here. Flip it out, flip it down. Perfect. Flip it out like so. Make sure it's straight. Make sure it's straight. Flip out and then combine them in. It's usually friction pegs that's gonna lock them in. So snap. Wait. Holding them out. Snap them in place. Snap like that. Yeah, there you go. Volt Lander. And then again, as you can see, it's got the armor for the canopy. Push it with your finger. Push it with your nail. Push it in. Flip it out. Boom. Push it in. Flip it out. Finished. That's the Volt Lander. One down. Next up, we are going to take off first the cruiser because this is a little bit fragile. Make sure you remove this. Again, the connector is right here. Let me just get the... Here you go. This is your connector. Make sure you pull it out. Like so. Hold it from the bottom and on the top. Pull it out. Bam. Perfect. Flip it out. Like so. And pull out the head. Along with the bomber. So you can see. Hold it. Pop the head off. That's the head. That's the head for the cruiser. Attach the cruiser head like so. And then you could like pull it back in like so. Wait a moment. Double check. So again, to flip it out, this is an accordion peg. So L shape, and then it locks back in like this. Again, just in case you didn't see that. Okay. So peg the cruiser head like so. It's pegged like this. Peg it like that. L shape. Fold and then fold it back in. It should fold neatly like this. So you could see it folds very neatly. And then fold out the wings. Wait, sorry, let me just fold that out. Fold out the wings. Fold the wings. Flip out the lower part of the wing like so. Be careful, don't snap it. And you got yourself the Volt Cruiser. Oh, by the way, before you forget, push it down, just like the Lander. Push it down, flip, get the canopy out, and you got yourself the Volt Cruiser. Perfect. Next up, we're going to be separating the two. It's just easy, just pop it out. As easy as that. No fancy gimmicks, just popping it out. Pull it like so. Wait, make sure the wings are folded in so that you don't snap it off. Hold it tightly and then snap it like that. That's it. That's all it needs to do to snap it off. For the frigate, as you need to know, make sure this particular part needs to be pulled up. So flip it up like that. So you could see that. It's flipped up on the side. Again, it's folded down with your nail. Flip it up. Wait. Up. Flip it up. So you could see it's now flipped up. You could now pull this forward. There is a peg here. This one on the bottom side. If you could notice that this particular part, just push your nails back in to pull out the rest of the frigate. That's it. And then lock the entire frigate back in by folding this in. That should lock the frigate head in place. It won't push in. That's it. Then make sure the legs are okay. Straighten them out. Push it in case you forgot. Push it in. Then lock them with this. Lock. Lock. Push it in. Lock. Wait. Let me just get that down. Clip. Okay. Clip it down. Alright. It's not moving anymore. Locked into place. Perfect. Now this, the mechanic to pull these up is underneath. This is a button right here. You just press it. See that? It's a button. So if you press it, it would pop these up. Like that. That's it. See that? Okay, again. It's popped in. Push this in. It pops that up. Push. Pops that out. Okay? Then pull out the radar. That should complete it. Same with the other side. Push. It pulls this up. Perfect. It's quite perfect right there. That's the full frigate. To finish it off, make sure the wings are out. Wings are out. Volt frigate right there. Complete with sonars. There you go. Perfect. Alright. Last but not the least. Oh, sorry, I have two more. We've got the Panzer and the Bomber. For the Panzer, same thing applies. Push it out. You know, see? On the side, push it out like that. Flip the wing or flip it out like so. It would lock in place. Align the wheels like so. Perfect. Same here. On the other side. See that? Push out. And then flip it over like this. Flip. Locks in. Flip the threads. Make it straight. And that should do it. Okay? Same here. Pull it out. Push it out. Lock it in. Push it out. Flip it out. Lock that in. And there you go. Like, configure it a little bit. Perfect. And then flip this down. Flip this down to complete the look. And if you're a little bit OC and you want to cover this up, as I told you earlier, there is an accessory to cover that up. I'll check my accessories here. Should be right here. I found it. Got it. So, this part, what you need to do, fill it out with this part. Make sure the alignment is correct. You can't miss it. It should line up like this. This is the back part. It should line up like this. Line up like so. And then push it in like this. Wait a moment. Let me just pull that in. Okay. Pushing this out as well. Perfect. There you go. There you go. Locked in. Snug Perfect fit. That's it. If you want to pop it off, just flip it over, and then you could push it with this. That's it. That's how you remove it. Flip it open, just push it. You'll be able to pop this off. So again, flip it down, lock it in place. This one, flip it down, push it in like so. You've got yourself the Volt Panzer, the tank. And last but not the least, we've got the Volt Bomber. Now, first off, what you need to do, straighten out the arms. Straighten the arms like this. Straighten them out. Make sure it's not twisted. Straighten them out. Also, you need to replace the hands. Make sure it's the default hands, these ones, that you are using, because it will not fit inside here. It will not fit. So, to remove the hands, hold these parts, this part and this part, press it and hold it down. Try to use as minimal force as possible to pop off the hand. Then put the other hand back in. Make sure it's the correct one. No, this is not it. It's this one. Sorry. Pop it out. This is the hand, I think, yeah. So this is the hand. Hold it again. Pop that hand back in. Perfect. Same here. Pull it out. Gently as possible. Be very careful about that. Wait. Alright. And then put the other hand back in. Hold it. Hold it. Pop. Perfect. Now, straighten them out. Straighten them out as straight as you can. And again, the mechanic here is that you open this up. Need some help right here. Pop. Pop it open. So you can see it's now popped open. Again, pop it open. This one, push it in with this. Push with this one. This particular one. There you go. Push it in like so. It snugs right in. See that? It's right in. Fits right in. Then lock it in place. Boom. One hand down. Same on the other side. Open this part. Open. Push this part in. Pop it back in. That's it. And then for this part, all you need to do, there is a switch here where you could like push it out like so. Push it right back out. I think that's the max. And there you go. There's the Volt Bomber. That's the cockpit right there. Now all you need to do is just butterfly joint here. Butterfly joint here as well. Fold it like such. Oh, sorry. Fold it down. Sorry. Fold it down. My bad, my bad. Fold it down like this. Fold it like that. See that? Fold it down. Fold it down. Fold it down like this. There you go. So you could see it's all folded up. That's the front. Fold it down. And then make sure you flip out these parts to finish the look. Flip it out. Other part. Flip it out. Flip it out like this. There you go. Now you got yourself, and then push it back in. Push it back out. There you go. That's your Volt Bomber. Quite nice. There you go. That completes it. These are now all 5 of the Voltes 5 Legacy Volt machines. So I hope I was able to answer the question if whether or not it can volt in, volt out. Yes, it absolutely can. I'll display all of them here. There you go. Let's put that down. There you go. See that? Those are all the volt machines. All 5 of them. So cruiser, bomber, panzer, frigate, lander. All 5 of them gloriously displayed. Now, for the final part of this demonstration, I will simply be displaying them, all 5 of them, here. This is a display base that comes with your figure. You can display all 5 of them here. Let me just get all of the other parts. Just a minute. Let's just double check the pieces here. So, okay. We got the following. By the way, this piece comes with additional accessories to fit all of them. So, wait a moment. I'll just get all of the accessories. That it's all perfect. This is just in case you want to display them in their volt machine configuration. Okay? So anyway, I'll put the machines on the side first. All 5 volt machines. And just focus on the display base so that we're all good. This is the display base. As you can see, it's black plastic. It does not have the logo here like with other Solo Chogokin display bases, which is a shame actually. But it's good enough to display all 5 of your Voltes machines. So let's start off first with the display for the Volt Lander. This one. Make sure this one is facing. See that? Make sure it's facing this side. And it pegs right at the back. Yeah, there you go. Should peg good enough. There you go. Pegs right at the back. Next up, we got this particular one. Yep. This cradle right here. This one is for the Volt frigate. So it should look like this. It should be positioned like this. The thin part should be facing at the end. The thicker part should be facing front. So it pegs right here. See those markings? It should peg neatly here. Oh, sorry, wait. Just peg that in. Pegs neatly. Not bad. Then next one. The next one is a two-parter though. This is for the Volt Panzer. So you have to find this particular piece and this particular piece and then join them together to display the Volt Panzer. Again, this one should be facing at the end, at the back, and then make sure this particular piece, the end should be facing front. The raised side of this display cab should be facing front, and then peg this in here like so, and then make sure you peg it in this particular part, push it, boom, Volt Panzer, good. And then this one is for the Volt Bomber, or sorry, this one is for the Volt Bomber, this one, the thick one, because there are two elevated ones. This is for the cruiser, this is for the bomber. So again, sloped side facing that way, push it in. And then for the cruiser, this one, slope should be facing front, push it in. There you go. How does it look when they are put in this display? Let me show you. I'm sorry. So Volt. Start with the Volt Lander first. Make sure that the antenna is right there. I gotta say the quality. The die cast of the Voltlander, you can feel it. It's really, really hefty. It's really hefty. It's really good. Now you just slide it right here. Make sure the wheels will fit there. There you go. Perfect. Fits perfectly. Voltlander done. Next up, Volt Frigate. Just slot it as such. And it's perfect. Like that. See that? It just cups there. Doesn't move much. Perfect fit. Next up, Volt Panzer. Front. The threads will file here with this one assisting the front base. The elevated part assists this part. So just slot it like so. It should not move based on, should move. Yeah. Slots right in perfectly. Then we got the Volt Bomber. There are slots here that would fit this part. All you do is just slot it like so. Wait a moment. Yeah. Making sure I get it right. It should neatly tie in here. Okay, yeah. It should neatly tie in here, I think. Am I doing it right? Am I doing it right, chat? I think. Do I elevate it like this? I think so. Okay, there you go. Okay. Okay, perfect. Sort of wiggles. I'm not confident about this, but it's fine. So far, all good. And last but not the least, we got the cruiser. You just make sure this peg slots here. So just land it as so. I'm making sure it slot in. Perfect. There you go. Okay. Alright. There you go. This is how you display them in their individual Volt machines. So you could see, looks really nice. Looks really, really well made. That's it. There you go. Woo! Finally. That's the Soul of Chogokin GX118 Voltes 5 Legacy. I hope I was... Minus the tank. I'm sorry. I'm trying to learn it. It's kind of difficult. I'm sort of scared of breaking my figure because the tank threads are quite tight. It's very tight. It's quite tightly packed. Anyway, just for the finishing shot, and we just get the box right here. There you go. Ta-da! There you go. That's it. That's for our final shot. And just to like make sure that we got a reference of how he looks like, robot mode. We got the robot damashi. Let's put it here. Robot damashi. There you go. There you go. Perfect. So anyway, that ends our stream for today. I hope I was able to show you as many features as possible about the GX118 Voltes 5 Legacy. I'm sorry to that person who asked for the tank mode. I was unable to do it. I was actually so scared to ruin the threads. I'm very scared to ruin the threads, so that got me so worried. So I'm sorry. But I think I've covered almost all of the bases here. Like I think I've pretty much covered all of the features of the figure. So that's it. If you guys have any questions or you guys have any anything to ask about the GX118, simply chat or not chat. You could comment on the video or on my page, and we'll try to answer it as much as possible. So again, just a reminder, this is the Voltes 5 Legacy. There you go. There's the box. You get it. So again, it's the Voltes 5 Legacy GX118 Voltes 5 Legacy version by Bandai Tamashii Nations. And I'll just adjust that. There you go. That's the figure. And currently it's being sold at Great Toys Online. You could buy it for only 21,900 pesos. It's made out of die-cast and plastic. It can volt in and volt out. As you can see here, it's volted out in its individual volt machines. And it stands at around roughly 9.5 inches tall. Anyway, I hope I was able to answer and showcase most of the features of this set. Do let me know if you have any other questions. Again, thank you for everyone who joined me on tonight's stream. My name is Martin, and this has been a very special episode of the Powerplay Podcast featuring the Voltes 5 Legacy GX118 figure. Thank you so much. I'll be turning off stream in a few minutes. Hope you guys had a great time watching me play around with this figure. Thank you so much, guys. See you next week. Bye-bye.